Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Smackdown Live review for August 13th, 2016. The show is opened by the new WWE World Champion AJ Styles. Mr. TNA. I love that. I fucking love that. He comes out and says, he told you so. And now, he is no longer just the face that runs the place. He is the champ that runs the camp. I love that. John Cena comes out and says that AJ has something that belongs to him. AJ's like, yeah, sure, dude, you can have this back. He gives him back the armband. And he says, no, you still have something that belongs to me. And I think it's time I take it back. And he points to the championship. He says, I am one away from tying the man. He says he wants to make history off of AJ Styles. Dean Ambrose comes out and says that AJ made the biggest mistake of his life. Not only, he said it's fine that he beat him. He can handle a loss. But a low blow, a dirty way to win the championship, made AJ his enemy. And you do not want Dean to be your enemy. Cena gets pissed off and says that you hung him on the ropes by his balls, and yet you're getting mad that he hit you with a low blow. He says Stone Cold was right to call you out on his podcast, and asks how the low blow even hurt, because as we've seen the past few weeks, you don't have any balls. Dean says, I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn what you have to say, because you're just a lazy part-timer. Shane McMahon comes out. He says that Shane comes out and says that AJ, at SummerSlam, him and Cena stole the show. And AJ beat John Cena 1, 2, 3, clean in the middle of the ring. However, at Backlash, AJ and Dean, these are Shane's words, stole the show as well. But AJ used a low blow to beat Dean Ambrose, something he did not have to do to beat John Cena. He says that Dean Ambrose will get his one-on-one rematch in due time, but at No Mercy, it'll be John Cena versus AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Championship. And I can't be any happier. It's going to be a great match. Right after that, he announces that the main event of SmackDown will be Dean Ambrose and John Cena versus AJ and a partner of his choosing. And if he can't find one, he will be provided one by Daniel Bryan. And that was the end of the segment. And then throughout the night, AJ would go to random people asking to be his partner. He went to Kane and Baron Corbin. And who they picked was wonderful, actually. But we'll get to that in a little bit. The Usos versus the Hype Bro in a Backlash rematch. Usos win off a frog splash to Zack Ryder. The Miz comes out to talk. He says that he is one of the best IC champs around. Dolph comes out and says the Miz will never be a main eventer. Miz says that Dolph's career is dead, and Dolph agrees with him. Dolph challenges Miz for the belt. Daniel Bryan comes out, and as soon as Daniel Bryan comes out, JBL says, well, here's the general manager of Raw. Sorry, I meant SmackDown. Yeah, he called Daniel Bryan the general manager of Raw on SmackDown Live, the show that he is a commentator for. JBL is so good at his job. He says that Dolph will get a shot at at the Intercontinental Championship. Miz denies that shot until he gets the contract extension that he wants. He wants the money, he wants the years, he wants everything. And until they give it to him, he's not going to compete for them. And Miz and Maurice leave through the crowd. And that was the end of that segment. Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews in a Backlash pre-show rematch. I don't even think the match happened, because I looked away for a second, and then this next segment. I know Corbin attacked Apollo before the match, and then what the hell was that? Well, I guess something downloaded on my computer. And then Jack Swagger came out yesterday on Raw. Tom Phillips attempted to interview Jack Swagger. He said, "Your contract is coming up. Do you have any plans to re-sign with Raw?" Jack Swagger didn't answer. Jack Swagger comes out and says that he, as of 12:01 this morning, he has signed with Smackdown Live, and he's new and improved, according to what he was saying. I don't know how new and improved he really is, but he sounded new and improved. Naomi versus Natalya versus Alexa versus Carmella versus Nikki, and a fatal 5-way women's #1 contender match. The end of the match was Carmella hitting a move on Nikki, Alexa throwing Carmella out of the ring, stealing the victory. 1, 2, 3. Alexa versus Becky. We kind of saw this coming, because before they, when they paired up to do the, when they added the 6 women, it was Naomi and Natalya, Nikki and Carmella, and Alexa and Becky. Those were the feuds at the moment. So, yeah, we kind of saw, I kind of saw Alexa and Becky coming. I mean, I'm happy about it, because Alexa's from Ohio, so why not? I mean, I don't want them to take the belt off Becky anytime soon. Keep that shit for 5 years. I don't care. Keep it forever. There's no one on the roster yet who needs it more than Becky, or deserves it more than Becky. Alexa won. At No Mercy, it'll be Alexa versus Becky Lynch. Heath Slater gets a contract signing, because at Backlash, when he won the championships with Rhino, that also meant he becomes a part of Smackdown Live. He says that they will take on everyone. But before this, he thanked Shane, Daniel Bryan, Rhino, all of his kids, the fans, his wife. Told him to get ready, because they're moving into a double wide. He said that they will take on anyone, any place, anytime. The Ascension come out and challenge them. Any place, any time. SmackDown Live, right now. Shane's like, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. So we get Heath and Rhino versus the Ascension for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. Gore to Victor for the win. I think it was Victor. I honestly don't know I don't know the I know the difference. I don't know which one is which. I think it was Victor. I think so. But I could be wrong. Randy Orton comes out to confront Bray. He says that Bray is afraid of him. Bray, on the screen, tells Randy not to sleep and that he's coming for him. Bray appears behind Randy. Randy tells Bray to get into the ring. Lights go out. Eric Rowan attacks Randy from behind. RKO to Eric Rowan. End of segment. The main event. John Cena and Dean Ambrose combine forces to take on AJ Styles and none other than James Ellsworth. Now, if you don't know who James Ellsworth is, just remember a couple weeks ago on Raw, when they started doing the squash matches for Braun Strowman, that first guy, the guy with no chin, that guy was AJ Styles' partner that Daniel Bryan picked. And he didn't have entrance music. He came down, he just started walking down the ramp. He was so excited to be there. He was over as fuck. The Miz attacks him from behind and says that The Miz is the main eventer. He's in this match now. And they said if AJ couldn't find a partner, they had to take him. But Miz became AJ's partner. And AJ was okay with that, because he didn't want to be teamed with James Ellsworth. So Miz takes his spot. And, funny enough, Miz also takes the pin. He gets hit with the Attitude Adjustment. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose and AJ stand tall. And then the cross. Dirty Deeds to Johnny C. It was a pretty good show. Pretty good show. I fucking love SmackDown. I love what they're doing with SmackDown. I don't want to say it's better than Raw. It's just with Raw's third hour, it gets, you can feel all 3 hours sometimes. So I think 2 hours is perfect for SmackDown, and it's wonderful. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna just enjoy. Oh, also Kurt Hawkins. They said Kurt Hawkins was coming this week, but all it was instead of playing like the fact package thing that they do, they played a live action thing and said, Kurt Hawkins is here, face the facts. But he didn't come out, he didn't have a match, he didn't do anything. Maybe they'll sign Grimm, and Grimm and Kurt Hawkins will feud on SmackDown Live. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be wonderful. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Yeah. We got Raw coming up next week, and also next week is Clash of Champions week. So we'll have another pay-per-view to review and go over. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Camp Cons and Cody, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.